All right, welcome Trojan fans. Sorry, I had a little bit of a technical issue going with my phone and YouTube. So YouTube has changed the interface for going live, and I had to adapt on the fly, but I think we're good. I think you can probably hear me. I think you can probably see. This is not the best rink in the world to try to view on camera, but we'll do our best. Trojans, game one of the Pioneer Classic Tournament here in Columbus, suburban Columbus, Lewis Center, Ohio, taking on the Jets, Canton, Akron Jets. Top-rated club team in the state of Ohio this year. Tough opponent. Canton is favored by about 2.5 goals or so over the Trojans, so hopefully the Trojans can overcome that, and we are getting ready to get started. We've got a starting lineup here: Turner Merrill, Connor Stearns, Sam Swisher on that first line. Back on defense, Brady Delariuel and Simon Tanner, and in the nets, it's going to be the junior Brett Flanagan. Trojans into Jets territory early, but the Jets turn it right back out. They ice it, and we will face off in the offensive zone. Like I said before, don't love the sight lines here. Very low bleachers here, so I can't really get an angle that's good.
Are you doing play-by-play?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. For one of the schools?
Or for the YouTube channel for Finley.
Okay.
Yep. All right, Canton wins the face-off. Back to the neutral zone. That's turned around by Mac Archer. Colin Somerville sending it the rest of the way. Down for the Trojans. That's up and kind of dancing along the top of the glass. We get a whistle on a face-off in the offensive zone. Colin Somerville on the face-off. Jackson Fleckner, Draven Wilson on either side of him. Ryan Moss, Mac Archer back on defense. Looks like coaching staff has changed up the lines a little bit here in this game. Normally seeing Wilson and Somerville aligned with Sam Swisher and Fleckner with Stearns and Merrill, but seems to be flipped in this game. First of 4 games this weekend for the varsity Trojans. Next one will be tomorrow, 2:30. Taking on Olentangy Braves. Scrimmaged them earlier this season. And then tomorrow night at this time, Miami Redhawks. But right now, we'll focus in on the Jets. Quick shot by Jaron Clark. Rebounded right back to him. Hayden Giroux with a nice feed in to Luis DiBardino down low. It's deflected out. Canton pulls it off the wall. Rebounds near side, and they'll try to push it into the offensive zone. Good swipe there by Giroux. Canton with the steal. They'll pick it up in their own end. And that won't be icing. That went off of Giroux's shin. And a quick turnaround. Jaron Clark got a stick on it. Found Caden Weasel at center ice. Weasel dumps it in for the Trojans. And slips out of the zone. Picked up by Stearns. Back down to Tanner. And a good move there by Merrill to slip it around the defender near the wall. That's going to go just wide of the goal. Delariuel, though, from the blue line. Sending it on net and lifted up out of play by the Canton goaltender. And then they had a couple of Jets run into each other behind the goal there and fell down. Looks like the puck is stuck up in the netting just above the goal. We'll face off in Canton territory. Colin Somerville. Up and out of the zone, picked up by Tanner. Center ice. His pass, stolen and turned around. Draven Wilson back to get it. Somerville was trying to feed himself forward into the neutral zone, but flipped it up into the Finley bench. So we're going to face off all the way down. If you didn't watch, the junior varsity Trojans got off to a strong start in this tournament. 7-0 win over the Miami Redhawks. A game in which they were favored by not by 7. Draven Wilson with a couple of nice moves and then dropping it back to Fleckner, but offside. So Fleckner with a steal right at the blue line makes a move, and he's going to have a chance here, but well defended by a guy much, much taller. That guy is huge. My goodness, I didn't notice that. He's a head taller than Draven Wilson. This number 71 for Canton. He's captain, it looks like. I was not up to speed on my Canton Akron Jets players, but 71 is a big boy. Launches a shot from the blue line, not very heavy. Goes wide, then a follow-up shot. There's a save there by Flanagan, and now here's Wilson. Wilson will dump it. Into Finley territory. Good defense there by Clark. Forces it to the wall and around, chased by Archer. He's going to look up for Weasel. Stolen. Back to Weasel. Clark. Clark, nice pass up to DeBerdino. DeBerdino over to Weasel. Turned it over. Jets dump it in. Fast-paced first couple of minutes here. Couple of shots on goal for each team. Here's DeBerdino turning it around and out of the zone. Likely icing. Face off in front of the Finley net. Merrill. In. Oops, dropped my camera there. Simon Tanner. Behind the back to Delaruel. Up to Stearns. Stearns going for the cross ice, but goes right back to him. Follows it up and hits Merrill. Trojans were offside. Swisher had to get back. Just some back and forth from blue line to blue line here between the two teams. Delaruel flips it back out to the other blue line. And then picks it up at the Finley blue line and sends it. Here we go. Clean entry there from Merrill, but pokes away immediately. Stearns tipping it back to Tanner. Tanner looks ahead. Catches Stearns on the far side and finds Swisher into the zone. Back to Merrill, missing, but Tanner's there to back it up. Shot and a save. Good shot from Simon Tanner. Goalie gathered it in, made the cover. Will face off in front of the Canton net with just over 10 minutes to go in the first period, scoreless. Somerville in on the draw. Fleckner and Wilson on either side. Giroux and Nick Acula back for the Trojans. Here's Wilson in the circle, poked away. Recovered by the Jets and out into the neutral zone. Giroux chasing hard all the way to the far side, dumped in. Good pass out front for the Jets, but nobody home. Back out into the slot. Sent out to the wall. Wilson hits Somerville on the near side. Somerville lost control of it, sent it on net, kind of gently. And Canton with the cover. And we'll reset, face off in the offensive zone. Pretty even match so far in terms of possession. Both teams having trouble establishing long possessions. Good defensive play both ways. A lot of the game's been happening in transition, and the transition hasn't really been happening. a lot of turnovers in the neutral zone. Both directions. Tied up on the wall. Not sure who's going to come out with it. DeBerdino's in there. Jaron Clark is in there. Moss, waiting patiently back to the blue line, steps forward, tries to get a hold of it, but slips out of the zone by Mac Archer. He's going to go off the wall to Moss. Moss had to move quick. And the Jets push back behind the Finley net. Still down low. Moss up and out of the zone, picked up by the Jets. Shots deflected. Flanagan gets a stick on it. Swisher's exit pass was deflected. And the Jets turn it right back around from their own zone. Good play by Mac Archer to deflect that pass. And now Merrill coming in quickly and forces a bad pass by the Jets. It goes up and out of play. Gonna face off at center ice on the Blue Jackets logo. It's Merrill. Steal by Swisher, but it was a 2-on-1 in favor of the Jets, and the 2 won that battle. Steal by Tanner right here in front of us. Puck still contested. Jets win it all the way to the far side. They'll enter the zone. Swisher all over it. Jets sending it down low. Then out front, shot goes wide. Man, a great look there for Canton, but fortunately a bad shot. That shot through traffic, and Flanagan gets a pad on it. There's another one off the rebound. A couple saves there for Flanagan. Back out to the point. Jets send it up high, out of play. 7:44 to go in a scoreless first period. Fast-paced first period. Both teams playing with a lot of energy tonight. Like I said, Canton currently the number 1 rated club team in the state that plays in the Scholastic League. Typically, that's going to be your Dayton Stealth club, but Stealth having a little bit of an off year by their standards. Draven Wilson, a couple of nice moves, but finally stolen away. Still fighting for it. Hangs on to it somehow. Manages to get it over to Moss, or over to Archer, who got it to Moss. Somerville got a touch on it, but turned it over. Jets sending it down low. Wilson lifts it up high. Oh, that's could have been a high stick. Nobody around though. Fleckner staying with it. He's looking for Somerville, but Somerville would have been offsides. Good pass there for Canton. They're going to get a chance. Couldn't get the shot off. Drew goes down. Puck still contested behind the net. It looks like Fleckner's going to get there first. He does, but Canton keeps it in. Down low, chance here. Shot off the chest of Flanagan. Save is made. Rebound comes out. Finley clears it, but it's going to be icing. And we will face off again. 6 minutes, 16 seconds to go in this first period. It's going quick. Jared Clark to take the face off. Weasel and DeBerdino on either side. Acula and Giroux on defense. Here's a chance. Quick shot and a nice save there. Into the glove by Flanagan. Face off in the defensive zone. Just over 6 minutes to go. It's going to be Turner Merrill. Merrill getting a lot of time out at center tonight. Starting. And getting a lot of ice time. Swisher trying to send it out of the zone for the Trojans. Turned back around by Canton. Now it's Simon Tanner. Along the board for is that Delariuel looking for Swisher. Loose puck. Canton finally wins it, but now Tanner gets it right back. Looking for Merrill. Slides just past the front of his skates. There's big number 71 sending it in for the Jets. Delariuel picks it up. Touches it up to Swisher under a lot of pressure. Swisher goes down. think the puck went out of play there. Didn't see exactly where it went as Sam went down after getting rid of the puck. Yep, out of play. We'll face off in the neutral zone. 5:23 go in the first. Somerville, Wilson, and Fleckner out. Here's Wilson from the near side. They gave him some room. He's going to go cross ice over to Somerville, who scores! Colin Somerville from Draven Wilson. Beautiful cross ice pass off the wall from Wilson. Hits the wide open Colin Somerville over on the far side, right near the face-off dot, and he just buries it. 1-0 Trojans with 5:12 to go in the first period. Trojans strike first. Colin Somerville. Love to see it. Somerville to take the face-off. Here's Somerville again, moving up the far wall, but stolen. Now Delario picking it up. He's got to play with it in the neutral zone. Too much pressure, dumps it down. Wilson comes, Wilson had a read on it, but got called back to the bench. No, not back to the bench. He stays on. I don't know what that was about then. Oh, I guess he was offside. And it goes up and out of play. 4:45 to go. In the first period, Trojans have taken a 1-0 lead off a really nice shot from Somerville from the hashes. Off a really nice pass from Draven Wilson from the wall. Merrill on the face-off, offensive zone. Stearns trying to go to the middle for Swisher. That's going to be a penalty coming on Canton. Flanagan racing off. Here's Simon Tanner. Going to bring it all the way back to the Trojans, allowing the Trojans to try to get some extra time here with an extra skater. Good pass out of the back. Merrill does turn it over. That'll trigger the penalty and the first power play of the game. It'll belong to the Trojans with 4:24 left in the first. Somerville, Swisher, Wilson, Tanner, and Delariwell, the 5 for the Trojans. As Delariwell lifts it up and out of play. New puck will face off at the same spot. 4:18 remaining in the first. Somerville again. Delariwell across to Tanner. Tanner looks. Swisher on the near side. Back down to Somerville. Somerville through traffic. It's tipped by Wilson. Goes wide. Picked up by Swisher. Back out to the point. Tanner. Very well. Down low. Swisher up to Somerville. Somerville skates it forward and swallowed up. He's got to get it out to Swisher. And then down low looking for Wilson, but Wilson pushed off track. Good defensive play there. Wilson was in a great spot. Larrywell across to Tanner. Excuse me, to Somerville. Back to Tanner. Tanner, oh, good shot by Tanner and a good tip by Wilson, by Swisher, just wide. Now Swisher. Off the wall to Somerville, back to Swisher. Somerville, Swisher. Swisher's got some room. I was looking for Larrywell down low. 55 seconds left on the power play. Trojans doing a nice job maintaining possession so far here. Oh, comes hard off of Somerville's stick and trying to stay with it, and the Jets come out with it. They're going to get into the zone, a shorthanded chance here, but now penalty coming on the Trojans. Swisher, it looks like. That's going to end the Trojan power play. Unfortunately, Trojan coaching staff not happy with that call. Good looking power play so far for the Trojans. Unfortunately, ending with a penalty of their own. Sam Swisher called. Now we'll skate 4-on-4 for about 40 seconds. And then the Jets will enjoy a power play of their own. Turner Merrill on the face-off. It's Merrill and Moss, Stearns and Archer on the ice now for the Trojans. Jets from the hashes across. Big 71, top of the circle. Shoots high. Out of the zone. Offside called there. And it was. Not by much, but clearly over the line. 15 seconds left of 4-on-4. Looks like we're going to face off down in the offensive zone for the Trojans. The 4 out for the Trojans is now Somerville, Clark, Archer, and Moss. It's going to be Somerville on the draw. Puck back to Archer. Kept it in and sent it around the boards. 8 seconds left at 4-on-4. Jets slowing it down. Waiting for the extra man. And here he comes. Jets now on the power play for 1:18. Moss. Get it up to, is that Somerville? Somerville out of the zone. The Jets coming back, send it far to the far corner. Archer will chase it. Collected by the Jets in the corner. Moss. Jets up to the points. They're going to try to go to the middle. Deflected well. 50 seconds left on the power play. Missing on the pass there, just whiffing. Gets it back down low. Somehow came out of there with it. Now back out to the point. Far side. Steps and shoots off the glass. Second shot, rebound. Goes wide, now off the glass. 30 seconds to go on the power play. Oh, kept in the zone. Jaron Clark fishing for it now, and what a shot by, looks like Everhart is his name, number 96 for the Jets. Going top shelf there for the power play goal. Tying it up. Kind of got around Clark there. And able to beat Flanagan, top corner. That'll do it for the power play. We're tied up at 1 with 1:22 to go in the first. Tanner. Up the wall, went off the back of Stearns' skates. Ends up back with Tanner. Now he'll go across to Delaruel. Looking for Swisher. But slips through everybody. They're going to go all the way back to the wall. Jets will pick it up on their side. Swisher dumps it in. Everybody tags, and then they pursue. Under a minute to go in the first period. Shot and gloved by Flanagan with 48 seconds to go. Face off in the defensive zone. It's a good game. Competitive game. Somerville to face off. Wilson and Fleckner. Up front as well, Vacula and Giroux in the back. Here's Fleckner. Turns it over. 35 seconds to go. Puck up way high. Good steal by Somerville. Jets get it back. From the point, through traffic. Looks like that went off with Giroux. 20 seconds to go. Jets threatening again. Now it's Vacula. Nice pass over to Somerville, who hits Wilson on this side. Wilson stays with it. Here's Fleckner. Oh, Fleckner running into a wall of a person. That'll do it for period number 1. Good period. Good entertaining hockey in period number 1. We're tied up at 1. Looks like the players are clearing the ice for an ice cut. So we'll take a break here. 10 minutes. Entertaining first period. That was good. 1-1 is your score. Goal by Colin Somerville, and then a power play goal by the Jets. bring us to where we are. We'll take a break. We'll be back in about 10 minutes for period number 2. Hey, welcome back, folks. Ready to start the second period here. That was a really good, entertaining first period of hockey. Trojans scored first. Colin Somerville from Draven Wilson. And not too long afterward, Jets tied it up on a power play goal. And here we sit, 1-1 after a period. I'm getting some comments and texts that the picture is better in this game than it was in the JV game. I mean, I'm glad. It's this facility has three different rinks, 3 different pads of ice, and it's just luck of the draw. So we were on rink 1 earlier. We're on rink 3 right now. Because believe it or not, as I said in the JV game, I do not have a magic button that makes the picture good or bad. I just move the camera back and forth and say what I see. All right, getting ready to start period number 2. Looks like we're going to start off much the same way we started the game. Turner Merrill in on the face-off. Sam Swisher and Connor Stearns out front as well. Simon Tanner and Brady Delaruel in the back. After a quick dip into Trojan territory, Trojans push into the offensive zone, but then the Jets come right back, and quickly, Everhart, he scored their last goal, top right corner, and he was looking for that same spot right there. This time, misjudged it just a bit. Wraparound attempts, and then a save for Flanagan. And the Jets coming out aggressive here at the beginning of the second period. Good tap away there from Tanner. There's a ref went down, one of the Jets went down. Had a whistle, I'm not sure why. There was one of the Jets, one of the officials, and is that Simon? Yeah, it's Simon Tanner, all kind of in a pile over there on the wall. I think we're gonna just face off. The ref didn't want to have to ref from a seated position. Somerville on the draw, over to the Jets. Shot coming from the blue line. That went hard off of Draven Wilson's stick. Loud in here. Great pass from Wilson up for Fleckner. Got just a little ahead of him and then flipped up and over and out of the zone by Wilson. Somerville picking it up, goes cross ice off the wall to Wilson. Not sure how Wilson got over there so quick, but he did. Back into the neutral zone. It's going to be Somerville. And then a shot from deep by Moss. Rebound comes out. Wilson got a stick on it, kept in by Moss. Then he's instantly swarmed. A bunch of Jets. They come quickly into the zone. Mac Archer. A little steal there. Puck bouncing around. Nobody knew where it was. Now it's in the corner. Out front for the Jets, a shot and a quick save. And Somerville up the near side will dump it in. Finley changing out everybody. Jets looking to take advantage of that. Can't connect on the pass. Opportunity here for the Jets. Made a nice little move behind Viacula. Going to go one-on-one with Flanagan, but shot a little high up over his head and into the netting, and we will face off. Hard to catch your breath in this game. All right, Jaron Clark is going to face off for the Trojans. Down in defensive territory. Brady Delaruel scooting over and grabbing it. Sends it off the glass. Looking back for Clark, but a little high, and it's into the netting again. So here we go again. Clark on the face-off with Weasel and Divertino on either side. Quick shot, save, and cover. The third face-off from the same spot in about 4 seconds of game time. Trojans will swap out everybody. Now we're going to switch sides for some reason. There's a rule, I don't know about why, but we switched sides for the face-off. Merrill was in on that. Contested against the wall. Jets come out with it. Connor Stearns with the steal. He'll push it into the neutral zone. Swisher coming hard to the near side, trying to get there. Does. Send it along behind the net. Kept in the zone. No. Went hard off the stick of Moss. Got away from him a little bit. Now the Jets 2-on-1 here. That shot goes wide. Jets keep it in the zone. Moss attempting a steal there. Jets hang on to it. On the wall, Archer. And Swisher, Swisher able to pull off the wall and bring it into the zone. Goes to center ice, past Merrill, out for Stearns. Stearns chasing it to the back wall, lost his stick. That one got past Fleckner. I think it's going to be icing called. It is not. Simon Tanner will pick it up under some pressure, looking for Wilson, got past Wilson, and the Jets will turn it right back around. Tanner with a nice stick check there. Somerville looking up ice. Wilson got a touch on it, so icing is waived. But the Jets gained possession, stolen for a second by Wilson. Got it out to the corner at least, and the Jets cleared the zone with it. Delariwell will start to go after it and then realize can't get there. Icing is called, and we'll face off on this end of things with 11 minutes to go. Only 4 minutes gone here in the second period. I feel like a lot longer than that. Tied up at 1. Trojans a clear underdog in this game, so I like the fight we're seeing, and I'm loving the competitiveness of this game. It bodes well for the weekend. Trojans will probably be underdogs in all 3 of these first 3 games they're playing. So Greg Wilson sent it up real high there. Going to play Olentangy Braves tomorrow afternoon. Should be about a similar situation as this. Trojans probably a 2 to 3 goal underdog, and then Miami tomorrow night. Trojans probably about a 1 goal underdog, I'd say. And then opponent to be determined on Sunday, but good competitive games for the Trojans. Here's Turner Merrill in to face off. Out to Archer at the blue line, feeds it back up to Swisher. Swisher around the way to Merrill, out ahead of him. Turned over and Jets into the neutral zone. Up and over Archer. Swisher will get there. He's in trouble. Out to the blue line, kept in by the Jets. A shot is tipped. Save made by Flanagan. Another shot. And gathered in. And we'll face off. See Somerville coming in to take the draw for the Trojans. Delariwell and Tanner in the back. Wilson and Fleckner up front. Delariwell across to Tanner. Took a bad bounce off the boards. Tanner recovers. Looks like it kind of flipped up a little bit toward into the Jet bench. So we'll face off here in the neutral zone, just outside Finley defensive zone. It's 1-1 with right around 10 minutes to go in the second period. Delirial up the wall. Jets are there. They're going to send it toward the net. Delirial overskated that one a bit. Recovers. Finds, who's that? Somerville on the near wall. Somerville across to Wilson. He's got to come back for it. Wilson trying to find Somerville up high. Finally does, but not in a great position. Nice backhand pass out to Tanner. Tanner's got a little bit of room to work with. He'll bring it into the offensive zone and pull up at the top of the circle. Rebound comes right back out to him, and then Wilson taking a huge hit down low. Surprised that one was not called. Wow. That looked like a cross check. Brady Larrywell through traffic, and then the follow-up. Oh, goodness. Follow-up shot by Clark was close. Now Wilson around the wall looking for Weasel. Out to Clark. Clark down. Oh, that was looking for Tanner, but Verdino got there. Good. That was a good possession for the Trojans. Unfortunately, couldn't find the back of the net. Here comes a penalty. Got a broken stick. That might be what the whistle was. Now we got penalties going both ways here. Delirial for the Trojans and number 34, Campbell for Canton. Nope, Campbell coming out. Nope, he's going back in. Looks like concurrent roughing penalties going both ways. So we'll stay at even strength, both teams. We'll keep 5 on the ice. No, okay, never mind. So both in the box, but looks like the Trojans might be on the power play. 34. Yeah, so 34 in the box. Got 2 minutes on the clock. Delirial also in the box, but not on the... Okay, no, never mind. They took it off. All right, we're staying at 5 on 5. 8.5 to go in the second period. Tied at 1. Icing waved off there, not really sure why. Moss on the puck. Good pass there from Moss up to Swisher. Then Swisher up to Merrill. Hard touch, though. Turns it over. Back into the friendly zone. Giroux just past Stearns. Swisher got a stick on it, but Jets missing on that pass. Swisher scooting back, trying to find it. Here comes Merrill to help. And now here's Stearns. There's 2 in his way. Stearns going to have to carry it around by himself. Then down low for Swisher, trying to get the backhand on it. Moss turning it around and sending it to the slot, but the Jets clear it out, and that's on net, so no icing there. Some of the Finley fans here wanted a penalty there. That quick shot deflected by Giroux, fortunately, up high and into the netting. Finley fans wanting a penalty on that kind of scrum hit on Swisher down here in front of us, but no call. 7.5 minutes to go in the second period, so we're halfway through period number 2, and we're tied up at 1. Face off in the defensive zone. It'll be Somerville. Here's Wilson. Scoots it off the wall. Couldn't hang on to it. On net from the neutral zone. Good pass out from behind the net to Wilson. Wilson, great pass up to Fleckner. Fleckner at center ice. He's got 1 to beat, but defended well. Picked up around the back of the net by the Jets. Tried to send out, but Tanner picks it up at the blue line. He shoots. It's deflected up into the netting. Out of play. We'll face off in the offensive zone this time. Just under 7 minutes to go in period number 2. Jaron Clark to face off. Weasel to Verdino on either side. Steal by Weasel. blocked by Clark. The Jets pick up the rebound, though, and move fast into Finley territory. Shot from the circle. Sounds like that went off of Flanagan's stick. It's going to be a penalty on Weasel. See how it goes. Yeah, it's going to be on Weasel. Jets will enjoy power play. Roughing the call. So the Jets have only had one power play in this game, and they did score. So look to see the Trojans try to kill it off this time, try to keep this game tied up. Penalty kill unit is Merrill, Stearns, Tanner, and Mystery Man. That's Deliriwell. Okay. Trojans pushing it into Canton territory. A lost stick. It looked like Stearns lost his stick. Got a stick. Okay, off the bench. Good job. Trojans turning around, clearing it. 6 minutes to go in the period. Chance here for Canton. Good deflection by Simon Tanner right there in the passing lane. Got his stick in the passing lane. Broke up a breakaway opportunity. Here's from the blue line. Chance for Canton. Very well. Nice steal. And clears it out of the zone. Trojans change. Canton going to bring it up the near side. Somerville gets there and lifts it up. Sends it back to the corner. 1 minute gone on this Canton power play. Shot goes wide. Back out up top for the Jets. Far side. Pulls up shot. It's tipped. Rebound out. And that shot is saved and covered by Flanagan. 42 seconds to go on the power play. 5:06 to go in the period. First shot on goal of the power play for the Jets. So the Trojans doing a nice job containing Jets offense on this penalty. Somerville on the draw. Quick shot, blocker save. Deliriwell fighting for possession. Looks like the Jets are going to get there. Oh, and yep, Jets tucked that one in behind Flanagan. He kind of overreached out of the crease. And the shot missed. But it kind of looked like it snuck under Flanagan's arm, and then the second guy there to push it in front of the empty nets. So Canton takes a 2-1 lead. 2 power play goals for the Jets. Just under 5 minutes to go in the second period. Trojans will be back at full strength. Somerville on the draw. Fleckner and Wilson up front as well. Somerville wins that one off the wall and stolen away. He had a good head of steam going toward the net. Wow, Wilson's shot blocked by a diving Jets player. I think he took it off the base. Tanner setting up behind the net. Finds Somerville. Turned back around with the Jets. Tanner again. Tanner under heavy pressure turns it over. Deliriwell gets it back, sends it along the wall, but it looks like Canton will get there first. Tip out of the zone, but yet Canton collects it and back into the Finley area. Defended by Wilson and Tanner. Jets trying to push it out front of the goal. Can't. And Deliriwell ends up with the puck. Oh, well defended there, though, by the Jets. They're going to get another chance here. Back behind the Finley net. From the blue line, Wilson blocks that shot. top of the circle. Wilson able to ice it. All the Trojans to catch their breath with right at 3.5 minutes to go in the second period. Just realized this is one of those period scoring tournaments, so the Trojans tied the first period. Will receive half a point and currently losing the second period, 1-0. Here's Stearns, nice pass to Swisher. Swisher to his left, puck pushed away from him. And the Jets, oh no, we have a whistle. Looks like the net came off. We'll face off in the offensive zone, 3:24 to go in the period. Trojans down by a goal. Merrill to face off. Stearns, nice little hip swivel there. Shot goes on net from the point by Moss, but rebound sent out by Jets and then tipped at the blue line. Moss sending it up, gets Swisher, but Swisher takes an elbow. Goes down. Stolen away from Archer there. Oh, but a great dive from Moss to swipe it away. And we've got another whistle here, as it looks like the Finley net came off that time. 2:49 to go in the second period. Somerville on the draw. Up to Fleckner. Flipped up high and back toward Flanagan. Lands behind the net. Canton keeps it in. Shot from the blue line. Down to the far side. Wilson pulls it off the wall, but Canton there to pick it up. High slot shot. Pad save. Wilson reaches. Can't hang on to it. And here's the chance. Kicked away by Flanagan. I think that one was off target. Somerville taking a big hit after getting rid of the puck. Here's a chance for Wilson. Poked away. Kick down behind the Finley net. There's Giroux. Up and over. Going to be chased down by the Jets. Under 2 minutes to go in the period now. Here's a guy named Hunka. Weasel fighting for the puck. Sends it to the far side. Giroux racing. Gets a stick on it. Gets it out of the zone. Great hustle play there by Hayden Giroux. Dacula picking up the puck. He's got a 180 it. That was nice. Then sends it off the wall. Out of the zone. 1:23 to go. Stolen by DiBerardino. He's got a chance. Oh, what a save. That would have been DiBerardino's first varsity goal. Puck's tied up in the corner. Looks like DiBerardino's going to pull it out and go back behind the net with it. Catch Weasel down low, but poked away. Weasel had a good look, but too many defenders. Now a minute to go in the second, and the Jets with a chance. Good steal there by Tanner. Finds DiBerardino. DiBerardino for Clark. Up to Weasel. Weasel dumps it in. Trojans change. Up and out of play by the Jets. .41 seconds to go in period number 2. Trojans down by a goal. We're going to face off down here in the offensive zone. Turner Merrill in on the draw. Pusher, Mac Archer, hard shot from the point. It's blocked and then lifted up and out of the zone by the Jets, charging hard. What a play by whichever Jet that was. Absolutely bore down very hard on Mac Archer. Looks like he had him flustered there. Made a move around him, stole, and then made a nasty move on Flanagan and buried it. 3-1 Jets with 28 seconds to go in the second period. Somerville on the draw. Very well. Back to Tanner. Up for Fleckner. Turned over. Tanner to Wilson. Wilson looking for Somerville, but turned right back around by the Jets. Mishandled there by Delariwell. Tanner picking it up. 5 seconds to go. That's going to head down. Going to be touched by the goalie. That'll do it for the second period. Trojans give up a couple in that period. Go down 3-1. So looking to see if they're gonna, excuse me, cut the ice there. It doesn't look like they're going to. So we'll stay right here. Trojans need to put something on the board quickly here to stay in this. Again, this is a period scoring tournament, so with 2 periods in already, 2 points have been awarded. Trojans have a half a point for tying the first period and got no points there in the second. So currently, Trojans have a half point in the standings. The Jets have 1.5 points. The winner of the third period will gain another point, and then the overall winner of the game will receive 2 points for the win. So. Again, next game for the Trojans, 2:30 p.m. tomorrow. Playing the Olentangy Braves. Faced them in the preseason. I believe the final score there was 3-1 Braves. Saw Jude Brassfield and in that game had a really nice game. Ton of shots from the Braves in that game. We'll get a rematch with them tomorrow, and that will complete the 4-pack of Olentangy schools. Trojans big win over Olentangy Berlin earlier this year, a big loss to Olentangy Liberty. A tie with Olentangy Orange. So rubber match with the Braves tomorrow, 2:30. That shot off the knob, it sounded like, of Flanagan's stick. Trojans pushing it into Jets territory. Jets will collect it. And send it out. Nice pass. But now here's Fleckner with a chance. It's 1-on-3. I don't know if Jackson's going to survive that. He loses the puck, but he does survive. Oh, Tanner had a chance there, but then stolen away. Brady Delariwell in for the steal, though. Flips it up high. Did not hit the net and lands right here in front of us. Both teams sending it hard off the boards right in front of me. And iced by the goalie. The goalie's just showing off. Face off in the offensive zone. It's going to be Merrill. Swisher and Stearns on either side. Moss and Archer in the back. Jets win that face-off. Pops out of the zone on Archer. Archer pushing it up for Swisher. Oh, couldn't hang on to it. They'll end up dumping it, and Jets will collect. Steal from Moss. One of the players yelled in there, just kind of a general scream. That was funny. You don't hear that all the time. Archer's got it pinned on the wall. Clark in to help. Jets come out with it. Down to the middle, Verdino turns it around. Weasel got tangled up with the official. There's Verdino, a little mishandle, recovers. Clark really bouncing around everybody, but here's another chance for the Jets. Gets around Drew, and then the shot. It's, they say no goal. So it was in the net, but goal was waved off. Looks like, if I had to guess, the ref feels like he should have blown the whistle for the cover sooner, because Flanagan did make the initial stop with his pad. And then it looked like another push under the pad with the stick, pushed the puck over the goal line and pushed Flanagan down. And I think the ref feels like should have blown the whistle sooner. Here's Somerville up the far side. Well defended by the Jets. Fleckner on the backhand. Sent out of the zone. Tanner's going to have to get back. Shot from the neutral zone. Flanagan kicks it aside. Delariwell picks it up. Off the glass from Wilson to Fleckner. Fleckner looking to Wilson again, and Wilson stays with it, but just there were 4 Jets down there, and Wilson fought off 3 of them. Couldn't get the last guy. And puck's headed back down Finley's way. Larrywell trying to clear it out of the zone. Jets turn it back around, go down low. Tanner, pressure coming. Gets Swisher. Swisher looks and hits Merrill. Merrill being pretty hassled. Jets go deep into the glove of Flanagan. Right around 11 minutes to go in the game. Trojans are down by a pair. It's 3-1. Trojans scored first in this one. It's 1-0. It was 1-1 at the end of the first period. Jets scored 2 power play goals. They've only had 2 power plays, so 100% conversion rate there. There's Jaron Clark. Shot's blocked and goes to the corner. We have a whistle. So it's going to be a penalty on the Canton, Akron, Winnipeg Jets. Yep. Trojans will get a power play. The Trojans have had 1 power play in the game. It was going very well until it didn't. The first minute or so of the power play saw a very composed, effective Trojan team moving the puck around, and then one little error led to a breakaway by the Jets, which led to a penalty against the Trojans, which ultimately led to the first Jets goal. So, power play unit for the Trojans is Swisher, Wilson, Tanner, Delariwell, and Somerville. Big pile of players on the far wall there. Puck comes out to the near side. Jets get there first. Somerville takes a hard hit into the wall. And it slips past Tanner, and now here's a chance for the Jets. They're going to go, oh, that was nasty. Short-handed goal for the Jets makes it 4-1. And a breakdown of the Trojan power play. And they see themselves down 4-1. So 2 power play goals and 1 short-handed goal make up 3 of the Jets' 4 special teams. Killing the Trojans right now, 4-1, 10 minutes to go. Tanner cross to Archer. Stopped to the blue line by Archer. He'll come across to Stearns. He'll go all the way back to Tanner. And then up to Archer. Archer will dump it in. Backhand, a nice save. A backhand shot by Fleckner. 1 minute to go on the Trojan power play. Swisher, Wilson, back to Swisher, back to Wilson. One thing I'm noticing now, Wilson survived that, then goes down low for Delariwell. Delariwell was tangled up. One thing I'm noticing about this Canton Akron team, as they send it out, is their on-puck defense is extremely aggressive, and it's kind of messing with the Trojans. I'm not enough of a long-time hockey guy to have the vocabulary for it, but no Trojan puck handlers have any breathing room. Extremely aggressive attacking the puck, the Jets are, and it's forcing turnovers, it's forcing bad passes, it's forcing bad shots for the Trojans. Even in times when there's a puck trickling back into the zone, and normally you would see the defense be able to kind of calmly collect it, we're not seeing the Jets allow that. The third goal they scored was the result of extremely hard pressure on a very routine play. Here comes Wilson. 2-on-2 with Wilson and Somerville. Wilson gets around 1, drops it back out front for Somerville. Shoots wide, though. That would have been a nice one to get. Kept in the zone by Archer. 8 minutes to go in the game. Trojans now down 3. From the point, shot's blocked by Archer. He lifts it up. Oh! Off one of those cool metal things, the ceiling. Can you tell I'm tired? Right under 8 minutes to go in the game. Trojans are down by 3. Jaron Clark in to face off. Caden Weasel slips it out of the zone. That was out. Referee says no, it wasn't out. I disagree. Jaron Clark picking it up on the wall, looking for DeBerdino. A little out of the way, and they will call icing there. Face off with 7.5 to go, halfway through the third. Said before the game, Trojans are about a 2 to 3 goal underdog here in this game. And through the first period, it looked like it was going to come right down to the wire. Jets have opened it up a bit, due mainly to, in my opinion, just aggression on the puck. Saved by Flanagan. The Jets missing there at the blue line, and again, you're seeing the hustle there in the Jets. They just look fresher, I guess, or more aggressive than the Trojans. So the Trojans look like they're trying out some new lines in this game as well. Kind of mixing up the first two lines. And then a brand new third line, it seems. And only rotating 3 lines. Whistle down near the Finley goal. Gonna see Nick Acula put into the box. And the Jets will get another power play opportunity. They've scored on their previous 2 power plays, and they scored on the Trojans' last power play. So, special teams going well for the Jets. Penalty kill unit for the Trojans is Jaron Clark, Tanner, Fleckner, and Larrywell. I'm funny sometimes. I agree. I'm pretty funny. No. It's been a long day, man. It's practically bedtime. I got to get up at whatever o'clock to go broadcast a junior varsity game at 9:15 a.m. Make sure and join us for that. JV Trojans left no question about the winner of their game. 7-0 the final score. Jets on the power play for another minute and 15, working it around. Good deflection there by Stearns. Stearns looking for Somerville, but it was knocked down. Trying to find some of that shorthanded magic that the Jets had last time around. Shot off the post and in. Oh my goodness. Short side, snuck around the post on Flanagan. And the third power play goal. Third power play goal for the Jets. Makes it 5-1. Third power play goal and fourth special teams goal. Makes it 5-1. Jaron Clark on the face-off. Verdino being hassled down here in front of us. Puck comes out onto Verdino's stick. Nice job to stay with it. But the Jets turning it right back over. Five minutes to go in this one. Jets have kind of blown it open. Not too exciting of a game anymore. 5-1. The steal by Jackson Fleckner, and now Wilson keeping it in the zone. Trojans have not spent much time in the offensive zone in this period. Somerville drops it back to Larrywell, shoots through traffic off the back of a couple. Wilson, his left-handed shot, he is left-handed, just missing the top corner, going wide to the backboards. Puck up and into the Canton bench. Face off in the offensive zone. It'll be Somerville with 4.5 to go. Oh! Probably had a pretty good view of Fleckner and number 96 just kind of, no, excuse me, Big 71, just slowly sliding down backwards onto their backs together. Looked fun. I think 71 might literally be twice Jackson Fleckner's height. I don't know if Aaron you're watching or Sammy if you're watching, but Jackson's definitely put on a lot of height in the last couple of years. So I'm curious what his height is, and I'm curious what 71's height is. Shot going wide. Gets into the offensive zone. Quick shot blocked by Drew. Tanner turning it around and out. 3.5 minutes to go. Stearns racing for it, getting pulled down from behind. That's got to be a penalty, and it is. Save as Merrill tries to lift it and put it over the pad. Trojans will get a power play here. Again, the last 2 power plays for the Trojans, not only did they not score, but actually both power plays, directly or indirectly, resulted in Canton goals. So Trojans want to keep it tight on this power play. It's Somerville, Wilson, Swisher, Tanner, and Larrywell. Tanner to Swisher. Oh, and out of the zone. Tanner, a couple defenders on him. Into the trap there. Swisher getting hassled now out to Wilson. Wilson tries to make a move around, but stolen by Canton and sent deep. Flanagan hitting Tanner, then Tanner up for Somerville, now Wilson. Back across, Swisher, shot, saved. 2.5 minutes to go in the game. Somerville down low to Swisher. Brings it back up in the middle. Wilson going for the one-timer on a knee. 1 minute to go on the power play. Everybody digging at it. Had 3 Trojans in there and 3 Jets in there. 6 players in one corner digging at the puck. Nobody got it. Ref finally blew the whistle. 43 seconds to go on the power play. 2 minutes in the game. 5-1 your score. Again, Trojans scored first in this one. 1-0 for a bit in the first, and then 5 unanswered by the Jets. Here's Somerville on the faceoff. Puck back to Tanner. From the point shot, rebound is out. It's going to come all the way back. Tanner again from the blue line. Shot, that's another save. This time the Jets will look to clear it out. Somerville kind of threw his body up against the wall. High stick called. So we'll face off down in the defensive zone for the Trojans with 34 seconds left on the power play and just under 2 minutes to go in the game. So once again, 9:15 a.m. tomorrow. More Findlay Trojan hockey action. The JV team 1-0 in this tournament, getting all 5 points in the last game against Miami. We'll be taking on the Lindsley School out of West Virginia, 9:15 a.m. tomorrow. Join us here on YouTube for that. And then 2:30 p.m., the varsity Trojans are back in action. They'll be taking on the Olentangy Braves. Tough team out of Columbus. Good pass up to Stearns. Stearns to middle for Merrill, but well defended. Tipped away from him at the last second. Now flipped up and into the netting. 15 seconds to go on the power play. 1:37 to go in the game. So 9:15 a.m. JV game in the morning, 2:30 varsity game. And then after that, they'll both play again, 6 p.m. JV and 7:45 varsity. So 4 Trojan hockey games tomorrow. Everybody make sure to get some rest and hydrate. Got a big day tomorrow. Trojans win that one. Tanner, shot from deep into the glove of the Jets goaltender. I don't know if you're being serious or joking about the penalties in the game. But yes, of the 5 goals the Jets have scored, 3 have been on power plays of theirs, and one of them was on a Trojan power play. The Trojans have gone 0 for 2 in their other power plays, and the Jets are 3 for 3 on their power plays. Good puck movement here by the Jets. 1 minute to go in the game. Puck cleared out by Tanner. Broken up just over the blue line. Jets still in possession. Under a minute to go. Wilson. Shot into the glove there of Flanagan. 33 seconds to go. So I think there have been at least 6 penalties in the game, not counting the coincidental penalties earlier in the game. If you count that, it's 8. There's Drew Swisher. Trojans seem to be conceding here. 10 seconds to go. And that's going to do it as everybody's just kind of poking it around, and a disappointing finish to that one for the Trojans. Took a 1-0 lead, and then gave up 5 in a row, including 3 power play goals and a shorthanded goal. So 4 special teams goals for the Jets in that one. That'll do it from the chiller tonight. Tomorrow morning, 9:15, it's a JV game against Lindsley. Be sure to catch us then. And then 2:30 p.m., Varsity Trojans taking on Olentangy. So thanks for watching. It's been a big night, big day tomorrow. Your final score here from Columbus, Canton, Akron Jets 5, Trojans 1.